Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine McCoy and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for clicking in to drop by, but if you are a returner, it is always nice to have you back. This video, I'm going to be doing something that is extremely nostalgic that makes me go, oh my god, I can't believe that I wrote all that. I am going to be reading my personal statement from my AMCAS application that got me into a top 15 medical school. That medical school being Feinberg School of Medicine, and it is the number 13 medical school here in the United States. Now, I already did a video probably a week ago about giving a general overview of how it is that I got into medical school. I also did another video about a week ago where I talked about all of the medical schools besides Northwestern that I got into, even the ones that I was waitlisted to and the ones that I was rejected to. So those two videos are going to be linked in the description if you want to learn a little bit more about me. And if you are not yet subscribed, that is something that you can fix right now by going to the button in the bottom right-hand corner. And if you like this video, if you learned something new, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. So what is the personal statement? Well, this is section 8 of your AMCAS application being the primary application that you send to the 10, 15, 20, 25 schools, however many medical schools it is you're applying to. This is the big essay that you are going to be brainstorming, drafting, redrafting, editing for a long time to make sure that you put out something that you are proud for and you put out something that wows the application committee. But there is a very important restriction that you have to make sure of when you are putting your personal statement together. And that is the fact that you have a 5,300 character limit, including spaces. I will say that again, including spaces. So just be conscious of that when you are drafting. Make sure that you don't go over. That way you won't be in the position of now having to cut back on what it is you've written. And when it comes to creating your personal statement, you are going to make something that tells the application committee about who it is that you are as a person, why it is you want to go into medicine, and what are some of the qualities or experiences you have that make you ready to go to medical school and be an excellent physician in the end of 4 years when you graduate medical school. So without further ado, let's get into me reading my personal statement that I submitted in order to get into a top 15 medical school. And for this video, I am going to be looking down a lot because I'm reading. I obviously don't have that personal statement memorized. So, all my life I've loved movies. That love was so deep, it inspired me to create the African American Culture Club at my high school, which was a central piece of my Common App essay. It was the line, "See a need, fill a need," that prompted me to create a safe space for the largest minority community at Solon High School to lead, learn, explore, achieve, and dream. The club was so successful that our advisor, the only Black school teacher in the school, was able to convince the school board that there is a desire among the student population to learn African American history. This proposal was accepted unanimously by the board. I was never able to take the class due to graduation, but I was fulfilled in knowing that my legacy at the school would be enjoyed by generations of students to come, including my younger sister. A movie is made up of many parts. The emotions flashing across an actor's face. The outfit that a costume designer spent hours perfecting. The magical powers rendered through CGI. Movies would not be the same if they had no visuals. It only makes sense that I took a special interest in ophthalmology. Yes, I enjoyed my shadowing experiences with pediatric and orthopedic surgeons. But there was something about seeing the placement of a scleral buckle that had me hooked. Following graduation from Harvard, I started working at the Retina Associates of Cleveland Incorporated, the same practice of the ophthalmologist I shadowed. Since then, I've had the chance to work with 8 doctors, each with their own unique style. I've built relationships as a favorite technician to doctors, co-workers, and patients alike. The clinical experience has allowed me to engage firsthand with the realities of patient care. I've witnessed the lows of the damage has been done, there's nothing we can do, and the highs of you're all good, we're releasing you from our care. Over the past year, I have assisted doctors with thousands of injections. Though some patients are getting injections every 4 weeks, they don't even remember the name of their medication. All they know is that it works. But I have been able to work on the research side and be a part of 2 papers that were submitted and accepted to the Ohio Ophthalmology Society and Association of Research in Vision and Ophthalmology. I have worked with researchers of the global pharmaceutical company Novartis to quantify treatment outcomes in neovascular AMD patients treated with the emerging medication Beovu compared to patients alternating Beovu with other anti-VEGFs. Seeing healthcare from the perspective of a healthcare provider and a researcher is crucial to understanding how the medical field works. It is through this dual experience that I explored the interface between research that progresses the medical field and the direct outcomes of patient quality of life. The combination of these 2 perspectives during a global pandemic has only heightened my interest in medicine and attuned my critical thinking as it pertains to making the medical world an inclusive and welcoming space for healthcare providers, researchers, and patients alike. I have seen the fears of patients who don't want to be seen as a statistic or a disease to be treated. They are a person. It is paramount to have bedside manners combined with technical knowledge and skill. At work, I have witnessed how the lack of bedside manners can be a barrier to patients receiving care, causing a breakdown of the patient's relationship to the healthcare system. There is a human aspect that can't be missed. It is my goal that through medical school and beyond, I will be able to build upon the stellar bedside manners I have frequently been complimented on by adding more specialized knowledge, manual dexterity, and technical skills to my repertoire. My love of medicine stems from my desire to help people live a life where their body doesn't hold them hostage from the beautiful world we live in. But I am not blind to the health disparities that exist. It was the class Poverty, Race, and Health that prompted me to get a minor in African American Studies. My dedication to the Black community has been a constant in the way I use my time to uplift others. From creating the African American History Club, which brought change to the Solon High School curriculum, to serving as the international second vice president of the first Black Greek letter sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, I have always been down for the cause. With my track record in mind, I will work to dismantle health barriers by challenging biases, lowering barriers to health, and meeting patients where they are when communicating their medical outlook. Never did I think my love of movies might impact my love of medicine as much as it did. Regardless, I know I want to continue to be of service to others by becoming a healthcare provider in any way that future experiences might dictate. Being a doctor can open doors to provide opportunities for myself and others from disenfranchised groups while increasing my social and financial capital to make a difference in my community. My history of academic, clinical, research, and service experiences proves that I am ready to take on the challenge and rise to the occasion. And there you go. That is the personal statement I wrote that got me into 6 medical schools, but most importantly, the one that I chose as being my home for the next 4 years, a top 15 medical school, Feinberg School of Medicine. That was the personal statement that got me in, among many other things, which you can see in that other video I posted about my pathway to medical school, and another video I'm going to be releasing later talking about the 15 different activities that I put in my AMCAS application. If you are someone who is on this journey of applying to medical school and has other questions about the application process that you would like for me to make a video on, you can put those requests in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.